We want to go to the market. I'm going to the market with the love of my life. I want to buy a few things. Mama. So I want to go to the market and buy a few things. I want to see if we can cook fish or nsala today. Yeah. There is a mad or hungry dog barking in the background. My legs are already messed up. Things are so expensive. Mama, say hello. You already know how it's done at the market. Point what you want, pay money, and go. I pointed out the big fish that I want, and they cut it for me fast. Here they are packaging it for me. She's going to tie it and hand it over, and I'm going to head home. I'm going to show you the ingredients I'm going to use for cooking this nsala. I'm going to use utazi, uzuza seed, nsala spice, locust bean or ogiri, maggi, crayfish, stockfish, fresh fish, and of course my yam. These are the things that I'm going to use for the soup. The yam is for thickening. I love using stockfish in my soup. Next, I'm going to pour hot water after I've already washed the fish, and I'm going to strain the water immediately. That is what I'm doing. Very hot water. Right now I'm going to strain. I'm going to strain the water carefully. This is so the fish doesn't fall into the sink. It's not like it's a taboo if they do, but I don't like it that way. So after that, I'm going to arrange the fish in the pot that I want to cook the nsala in. So I'm going to arrange one by one the way I want them to be. That is what I'm doing right here. As I'm doing this, I feel so happy. Cooking makes me happy. It's a skill and it's a beautiful one. Next, I'm going to get my blender. I'm going to add my crayfish in it. I'm going to blend with uzuza seed. I'm going to blend them together. The uzuza seed gives it a very nice taste and smell. So whenever you want to cook the soup, please don't forget to add your uzuza seed. Preferably, if you can get fresh uzuza seed, is the best. But if you don't see it at the market, please go for the dry one. Everything is a choice. I love the fresh one, but it's not always at the market. It's difficult to see. So the alternative for me is always the dry one. So my crayfish is ready. I ground to a powder form. That's how I like it. You can pound yours. If you don't have blender, you can pound in a mortar. I'm going to set this aside. Next, I'm going to add hot water in my stockfish. This is to soften the stockfish. Next, I'm going to get my yam. I'm a yam lover, and by the way, so I'm going to cut my yam and I'm going to peel. This will serve as thickener. If you use cocoyam as thickener, you see the difference. I'm going to peel my yam. I'm going to cut into smaller pieces. I'm going to cook it. I'm going to pound, and I will set it aside. Next, I'm going to get my vegetable, my utazi. Utazi is a bitter leaf, but it comes out great in food. I'm going to chop this vegetable. This is my favorite way of chopping vegetable. I cooked in my father's house for years, and this is how I did it. This is how I was taught. And now, even though I have a board, I often use this method. It comes out great. So I'm going to cut this into small, tiny piece. Like, I'm going to cut it tiny. This is because you don't want, everything is a choice. I like it tiny, 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 tiny in the soup. Next, I'm going to transfer in a bowl. I'm going to wash thoroughly, and I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to light my gas and place my fish and pepper. I've already added pepper in this fish. I like that, when I'm eating the fish, I love that peppery taste in it. Next, I'm going to add water, and I'm going to add my stockfish, my washed stockfish, and I'm going to cover this for a while. You can see that it is simmering already. I'm going to add my pounded yam, which as I said before, is going to add as thickener. And from this moment, I'm going to carefully stir it. So I add section by section. It will help it come out great. After this, I'm going to leave it to simmer for some time. I'm still adding more, so you add to taste. Next, I'm going to add my ground crayfish and uziza seed. I'm going to stir carefully. I tell you this, the aroma is already given. Oh, may you not lack the money to eat well. May you not lack the money to eat what your body wants. So continue. Now I'm going to add, this is sold at the market. It's called nsala spice. It's also 1,500 naira, you can get it. Now you're going to add a reasonable quantity to it. Next, I'm going to dissolve my locust bean in a plate with the soup water. It's advisable to dissolve it this way, or you can dissolve it in a mortar, whichever way. Next, I'm going to add it in our already simmering soup. Oh, Igbo people and good soup. Oh, you hear the man, nyari emego, nyari emego, nyari emego, nyari emego, nyari emego. It's giving already. Oh. Next, I'm going to add Maggi to taste, and I'm going to add salt. After that, I'm going to stir. Unfortunately, my fish is beginning to scatter, and there is nothing I can do about it. I added my otazes that are allowed to simmer for some minutes, and we are done. Yes, the fish broke, is scattered, but man, the taste is heavenly. I love everything about the soup. It's so delicious and nutritious. Thank you so much for watching till this point. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can support me in any way you can. Thank you. Bye.